What's up everybody, it's KelseeBrianaJai here with a review, swatches, and a tutorial using the new Too Faced chocolate gold palette, and I'm so excited to be doing this video. As soon as I saw this eyeshadow palette, I knew I had to have it. It's described as a metallic / matte eyeshadow palette, and it's made with 100% cocoa powder, and you guys know that the Too Faced chocolate palettes always have that scent of chocolate, and this one is no different. This one looked a little bit more saucy, so I was like, let me try it out. And it also says it's made with real gold. Here's the packaging of the eyeshadow palette. I ordered this from TooFacedCosmetics.com and I was very impressed with their shipping. I ordered this palette on November 28th. It got to my house on November 30th. So I'm like, okay. And I didn't even pay for any expedited shipping or anything. So this eyeshadow palette has such stagnated releases. So like I said, I got mine from TooFaced.com. It launched on November 28th. On Ulta's website, it releases on December 3rd, and on Sephora's website, it releases on December 11th. And in stores, it also releases on December 11th for Sephora and Macy's, and then it releases on December 12th for Ulta. The entire collection releases on Too Faced and Sephora on December the 8th, and then on Ulta on December the 15th, and the collection launches in stores on December the 26th. Too Faced, I don't know who came up with your launch strategy, but it's killing us. We need something a little bit simpler to follow. So this palette retails for $49, and the description on Too Faced's website says, take decadence to the next level with a luxurious gold and cocoa powder infused eyeshadow palette that smells as good as it looks. Have a major metallic moment with foiled shadows that are created with real gold for an epic high shine finish that's paired with rich seductive mattes for coffee to cocktails wear. All shadows feature a soft velvety texture with full coverage payoff. The entire palette is infused with skin-loving cocoa powder for a decadent chocolate scent. This is the packaging, very reminiscent of the actual palette, super cute. It's a barbed chocolate with gold dripping on it. And then on the back, it has the names of the eyeshadows with a picture of them, so you always will know what the name of the eyeshadow is that you're using. So this palette has 14 eyeshadows in it with 0.80 grams of products or 0.03 ounces of products or 0.03 ounces of products in each pan with a total weight of 11.2 grams or 0.42 ounces of eyeshadow. And then there are two eyeshadows that are bigger, and these eyeshadows have 1.8 grams of products or 0.06 ounces of products with a total weight of 3.6 grams of products or 0.12 ounces of products, for those of you guys who like to know exactly how much eyeshadow you are getting. I think that this packaging is so cute. This is probably my favorite Too Faced eyeshadow packaging. And let's be honest, this is probably my favorite Too Faced eyeshadow palette that I've ever purchased from them. And it has pretty much the same information on the back of the palette that it does on the back of the packaging. When you open up the palette, it has a really nice mirror. But this is the palette. I think that this palette is organized so cute. I love the metallic and matte mixture. I think by mixing the metallics and the mattes, you're going to be able to make a lot of different looks without reaching outside of the palette. I didn't feel the need to reach outside of the palette for the entire look that I created. I think that the colors selected in here are really cute. They complement each other very well. I think that there's a good mix of neutrals and pops of colors in here. As far as the pigmentation, I feel like all of the colors are really good. Every color showed up true to color, the color that it looks like in the pan. That's what it looks like on the eyes. I didn't have to use any outside products to make them stick. Like glitter glue would have made the metallics pop even more, but I have it on my inner tear duct by itself and it pops by itself. I didn't have to use Fix Plus, so I'm highly impressed with this. And the matte eyeshadows blended out like a dream. The black eyeshadow was super pigmented, and I did not have an ounce of fallout with that black eyeshadow, and that is a feat within itself. But I feel like these eyeshadows are very high quality, and I'm very impressed with Too Faced. This is my favorite Too Faced eyeshadow palette that I've ever bought, and I like this one even better than the Sweet Peach palette, and I really liked that one when it came out. But this one is even more bomb. Like, these colors take it to the next level. Not an even amount of mattes and shimmers, but I definitely feel like I'll be able to create different looks with them. I really appreciate the fact that even though the palette is majority metallic shades, the matte shades being put in there allow me to be able to create an entire look with it. So I really appreciate the palette. I will be using this more, especially with the holiday season coming up, because there's such fun colors in here, and it's so many different looks that I can create with this palette. It has your neutrals, greens, purples, pinky, purpley colors, and it's really fun golds. I highly recommend it. I'm going to go ahead and jump into swatches. That way you guys can see all of the colors in this eyeshadow palette, and then I'm going to jump into the tutorial over this eye look that I created here. So enjoy. First thing that I'm going to do is take my fluffy brush. This is a Tom Ford number 13 brush, and dip into the color Rolling in Dough. I'm going to take this color and fluff it across my eyelid to set my paint pot. Next, using the same brush, I'm going to take the color So Bougie, and I'm going to apply this above my crease as my transition color, and I'm going to buff this color back and forth. And bend and snap. Same brush, and I'm going to take the color Cocoa Truffle. I'm going to lightly apply this in my crease, so back and forth. So once you have that applied, I'm going to switch to a more detailed blending brush. This is a MAC 221 tapered blending brush. I'm going to take the color Livin' Lavish, and I'm going to apply this right underneath the brown color Cocoa Truffle, and lightly blend this out in the crease area. And then slightly buff it so it's diffused like this. Next, switching to a flat shader brush. This is a MAC 242. I'm going to take the color New Money, and I'm going to apply that on my lid and begin to pack this on the lid. I'm going to leave the inner corner blank, but all across the lid until about the outer corner, I'm going to pack this color on. And you'll have to gradually build this color up. very vibrant. So now I'm going to add a little bit of black on the very outer corner. So I'm going to take the color Decadent, and I'm going to lightly begin to build this color up right on the very outer V of the eye. So not too much, because I don't want that black to overtake the look. And so just right here, I'm going to marry it to the top crease color, not taking it above the crease. And I'm going to slightly begin to build it over once I have the bulk of the color deposited on this outer corner. And then build it up where I see fit. I don't want this color to go above the crease, nor do I want it to go too far onto the lid. I'm going to go back with my blending brush and lightly begin to blend that out very carefully with no additional products. Whatever's left on the brush should get the job done. You may need to go back with a little bit of So Bougie and lightly go on top of everything just to make sure that it's still blended. So once you have that blended out, which is really pretty, it might take you a minute. Take your time and blend this step out. The black needs to be a seamless blend with everything else on the face. And I left it a little bit cut because I feel like that's going to give you that really pretty dramatic look that I'm going for right now. Now I'm going to use the namesake of the palette, the chocolate gold eyeshadow color, which is a really pretty gold. Using a detailer brush, I'm going to pack that on the inner corner. And just pack that on and make sure you blend it over as well. That is so cute. It reminds me of a sunset. So what I'm going to do now is apply my concealer. I'm going to do a little bit of liner and lashes, and then I'll be back and we'll do the bottom lash line together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go back with chocolate gold. I'm going to take that and put it on my inner lower lash line. And I'm going to stop it about here. Lash line, I'm going to take the color Cocoa Truffle and I'm going to rim that along. Make sure you connect it with the top. And now in my waterline, I'm going to take a little bit of eyeliner. This one is the Pat McGrath Permagel Liner in black. And I'm going to take a little bit of mascara and I'll be right back. And voila, this is the finished look. For all details, I will have them listed down in the description box. But I really like this palette. I think it's super cute and fun, and I like the look that I created. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my very next video. Smooches! Bye!